So Collective, I don't know if you guys can hear it, but this is your song. Nobody's Supposed to Be Here by Deborah Cox. Okay. I'm listening to a mix. I say this to say I'm adding that to my gym list, but that's I digress. These are the cards that came out. I got this song on the 14th of July. What's relevant in terms of messages? Cancer, Gemini, Aries, okay? Canada, mostly because the artist is Canadian, okay? 1998, mostly because the artist released the song in 1998, okay? But the year could be relevant, Canada could be relevant. Channel messages, which is more intuitive, okay? L'Occitane, the brand, okay? It's like a organic brand from France, okay, or Luxembourg. They do like organic, essential DIY, but in a fancier way. So it's like expensive, organic, homemade, fancier package. L'Occitane, look it up, okay? It's either you work there, you guys are gonna meet there, your person works there, or somebody's obsessed with this brand. I know I was obsessed with that brand for a while, specifically the cherry blossom they had. That could be relevant. This could have been an obsession of you, the specific brand, like H&M, Zara, Bloomingdale's. You get me, okay? So, lastly, I think this is gonna be the title. I'm not quite sure, but this soulmate has anxiety of being without you, and it's a cute anxiety. Okay, it's giving separation anxiety. Okay, when you're like first in love and love, puppy eyes, and your person leaves for work, and all of a sudden you feel empty. Okay, it's giving that. It's not giving life is over. It's not that type of anxiety. It's just giving they miss you. That type of anxiety. Okay, they can't wait to see you. Okay, you're them. We're gonna base it on the song. It is a feminine that sings, but I was listening to the male and female version, the gym version, I should say. Maybe somebody like, maybe you guys met at the gym, or somebody is like an active. They're very active, okay? They like to take care of themselves. They're very healthy. I didn't mention L'Occitane, so they could be one of those very gym girlies, gym boys. Eat clean, everything clean, that type of thing. I only do organic stuff, but it has to be protein from this brand, or you get me, okay? Somebody could be that. Hello, my fellow people that are in that energy, okay? But L'Occitane is expensive though. But anyways, it's, like I said, love it. You can work there, they work there, or you guys gonna meet there, okay? Because they do have stores everywhere. These cards came out. Okay, we got lucky. So right now somebody is feeling very lucky with you, or somebody wants luck with you. This is also like my fertility card. Okay. Transformation. Beautiful. Sometimes life stinks. Now it's a lucky time. So for some of you guys, you've been through it. You have been been through it. You've gone through a lot of changes, upheavals. It hasn't been easy for you and this person, okay? Some of them could have come from a lot of damage, trauma, broken pasts or homes, or you collective, or something took place that was very detrimental to somebody's health, whether mentally or physically, before they met you, or something happened with you guys where it put a dent in the relationship. But you overcoming this is beautiful, okay? Not everybody will be able to overcome it, will want to endure it. It's a choice. Loving somebody, staying with somebody, being in a relationship, it is a choice, okay? It's not just based on love. I also want to say that somebody might have anxiety for real. It's not just separation anxiety, that whole cutesy stuff. Somebody might have like anxiety on paper, like for real, okay? You're the I'm just giving an example. I'm not quite sure if this is like a real channeled message, but based on what I said in terms of fertility, some of you guys could have lost a child, okay? And that could have been, and it's very traumatizing to experience, okay? This could have caused a separation, but at the end of the day, you guys come back together, you try again, and a new baby's on the horizon, okay? Congratulations on that note. I do feel like there is something happened between you two that is like, wow, that was quite the hit. Like in terms of experience in life events. You know, I don't know why, but I do feel like there's some sort of trauma here. And there's some sort of pain, for sure, okay? The numbers could be specific in terms of like timeline. So we're gonna put that aside and check the more specifics. So Lucky Time, the brand, like I said, I think my channel message is a card on that, okay? So we got this one here. So I feel like this is just code for somebody to might just go organic, or you might open up a business and start things by yourself. Start like doing a lot of DIY projects, because let me tell you this, Lucky Time is a DIY fancier DIY project with a fancy name, okay? They say and they claim they don't do animal testing. They say and they claim that it's all clean products and, like I say, organic and natural, things of that nature. So I feel like maybe some of you guys should start this by yourself, okay? So start a business with your boo, or maybe you're gonna learn something from Lucky Town and he's gonna take it into your own hands, you, your person. I do feel like there's some sort of business built together with your soulmate, okay? That will generate a lot of money and that will be very sustainable. I will say this though, I don't know if it's relevant, but in the city I live, at the mall I used to go to, I don't be mall shopping a lot anymore. That's a different story, but like I said, I used to be obsessed with this brand, Lucky Time. After a few years, I just decided to, let me just go and do a little, see if they have a free sample here and there, because, you can only buy so much in your younger days, right? All of a sudden, they went bankrupt. And I was mortified, and I was trying to explain to the people where the heck the brand is, or the store in itself. They're looking at me like that place never existed. And I was so sad, okay? So I feel like that's symbolic to the relationship in itself. Even if you guys have gone through a lot, the energy, the love that you guys had, the experience, I feel like nobody will be able to understand that unless it's you two, okay? And I feel like that's why you guys are coming back together again. Wow, okay, channel message. Look at that. Look at spirits. Thank God. Anyways, 1998. That is definitely relevant in terms of a year or age, okay? Cancer. Cancer could be quite shy, or you're shy with this Cancer. Or maybe they're ready to make your mother, make your mother. Somebody's ready to make you a mother again, okay? Either you want to be a mother figure or somebody's ready to put some babies in you, okay? or you have a very Cancerian energy to you. So the lovemaking will be activated. If you're Cancer, get ready to make some babies. There we go. Gemini. So Geminis, for some of you guys, you will meet again. For others, it would take a little bit more time before you meet again, before things get situated. Because I feel like somebody still needs more time. Okay. And then we have Aries. Aries, you're them still needs to forgive each other for what took place. That you need to forgive yourself, forgive your person, okay? Because if you don't, there's not going to be enough love to save this connection. If you Aries watching or watching for an Aries, there needs to be forgiveness, okay? Because somebody is still holding on to the past. And this could be what I said with whatever traumatic took place, okay? Not whatever, but you get me, okay? That's specifically for Aries, dealing with an Aries, okay? So 14th of July, why is this card, why is it relevant? So for some of you guys, it was ancestors that was healing this, bringing you back together. You could have gone to your ancestors, you could have meditated, or your person, and they're like, we're on this, we're fixing this, okay? For some of you guys, you know that this is a karmic relationship, hence all the experience. But the thing is this, I feel like for a lot of you guys, your ancestors want you to be together, but they also wanted you guys to be separated to learn each other, okay? For others, you might stay separated, like if you're an Aries, okay? Okay? So, so anything else for, and this song also comment, I feel like I need to speak less because the speech impedancy is doing too much. It's already, Mercury retrograde. So right now, somebody could act very cold or distant right now, okay, because of the pain, okay? This is relevant for a lot of you guys, but that don't resonate with the specifics, okay? Somebody's acting very cold, very distant because of the pain. They're very much taking their time. They could be a delay in taking action or even a response, okay? A lot of them have a lot of mental conflict right now that's happening about even how to fix this. So I feel like somebody's very much like, okay, escapism. But they know that you're your soulmate. They know that you're the person that dream about. They could have even dreamt about your life and dreamt about the version that was supposed to be, okay? But you're too sad. You're too depressed. You're too stuck in what took place, okay? This trivial stuff. This detrimental event. But yeah, healing is my spiritual advice, but also personal advice, okay? Because whatever took place is not something you guys can just, how do I say this? It's not something where like you're gonna get over it by like after a year. Like, this is something very severe. Like I said before, a lot of people cannot understand, comprehend if they're not in your shoes. And for some reason, you're the only one that can understand the situation. And I feel like it's more so because you were a part of it, okay? Or you've been through it, something of this nature. So my personal advice is to heal, okay? Be gentle with yourself and this person, and take some time out, okay? As for everyone that didn't resonate with the specific, I think that's it though. So basically people need time, okay? for this one, I'm very big on divine timing, but if any numbers make sense to you, come into fruition. Here we go. If not, we're gonna let it be. There's also somebody that will come in to a lot of money as well, or somebody's focusing on work and they will bring a lot of money. Okay. Something about before the 7th or after the 7th. Okay. Or maybe after 7 months, or before 7 months, or 7 weeks, or hours, days, weeks, months. But either it's before the 7th or after the 7th, or, obviously if it resonates. Collective, we're about to do initials. I'm channeling the name Jeffrey, if he's coming back. Let's see. I'm not quite sure, but I think I mentioned this in one of the random readings. Like on the 19th, I did like a bunch of random readings. I think the last one was just packed full of different names that I was channeling. I was out and about. So when I'm out and about in nature, the messages are on a different level, okay? Those are quite specifics, but the name Jeffrey definitely came up, okay? So I will link it. I will find is Jeffrey coming back, okay? Let me not. So, whoever's wondering if Jeffrey is coming back, he is coming back, okay? And he's more financially stable. He's more financially stable, okay? That's all I gotta say. He is coming back. The financial stability could be relevant, okay? As well. For instance, they got a raise, they got a promotion, they got a new job, they got a side hustle, they're not struggling anymore, something of this nature. But overall, yes, Jeffrey is coming back, okay? So we do this. I want to challenge the name Deidre. Deidre, your name could be Deidre. Or somebody's name is. Let's pull a card for Deidre. I'm getting a bunch of names, so I wanted to look up the lyrics, but I guess we won't have time to do that. But what I do remember, this song talks about a feminine that's kind of sick and tired of going back to a relationship, but she can't stop herself. And yeah, that's what I'm getting, It's very vocally powerful. It's like a staple from the 90s, or actually more so 2000s, but it's kind of linked in with like 90s ballads, okay? Something about Deidre, she's going through something right now, or she's still healing, okay? Either she's healing or she's still heartbroken, okay? That's for Deidre. Whether she is or that's the information she needs to know about her person. They're still heartbroken or they're healing. The next name I got was Jennifer. Right now, if you're watching Jennifer, this person is very much in their ego. That means they are wanting to be very toxic, very karmic, very much possessive, obsessive, or things based on physical, lust, unhingedness, pettiness, things of that nature. Now, it could be good. So, for instance, in the terms of, if you want to have fun with them sexually, this is like doors open. But then the other stuff also comes up. It's giving the energy of like, it can be that, and then the next minute, they're going to go back to being toxic or karmic or aggressive or obsessive or possessive, okay? That is your card, Jennifer. Or Jennifer will act in this manner if you're watching for Jennifer. Very simple, very direct, no bullshit. I'm also seeing into, if that doesn't make sense, You could be Capricorn, Jennifer, or you. Okay. The next name I'm channeling is Lisa. Lisa is ready to manifest you, or you're ready to manifest Lisa. Are they open for this? Let's meet up, let's manifest a get together. Yes, Lisa, you're open for this. Or if you're watching for Lisa, Lisa will be open to meet up with you. They actually do want to. So if you're trying to see what's up with Lisa, they're definitely going to take that call. Okay? So go ahead. Whoever's watching for Lisa, or Lisa, if you want to take action towards that person, go ahead. They'll be open with open arms. Okay? I think that's it though. July 3rd. July 3rd is relevant. I don't know if it's linked to Lisa, but in terms of July 3rd, so we got this one here. I'm telling you what happened on July 3rd. That's what I'm tuning into. Whatever happened on July 3rd is not that deep. It's not that serious. Okay? So, I guess whoever's like stressing about that, it was not that deep. It's not that serious. So, I guess don't worry about it. Okay? Maybe somebody wasn't serious, so they didn't. In terms of July 3rd, whoever's wondering, somebody is realizing that it was not that deep, it was not that serious, or it is not that deep, it's not that serious. Whoever is like, because I feel like somebody's stressing over July 3rd, okay, for some reason. And that's the message you're getting, collective. Whoever's wondering, the Gemini could also be relevant here, if it makes sense to you. On that note, my dear collective, we're about to wrap things up. I'm channeling another Dennis. Was all one card for Dennis. Because I gotta go. So we got this one in reverse. So Dennis was supposed to take action towards you, but there's gonna be a delay. There's a pause right now, so they cannot take action towards you. The reason why, they're stuck. Okay, they're stuck in their head. They're in some sort of mental prison. So they're not taking action because of that, or they're actually in prison. It's either one or the other. But I do feel like it's a mental prison. Love. I feel like this person is cut between two people. Or cut between if they want love or not. I'm also channeling a Leo, so a Leo could be involved as well. But yeah, there's definitely going to be a message, but in terms of action, no, because they're stuck in their head about if they want love or not, and a Leo is involved. That's the reason for somebody in terms of whatever I mentioned before, because I'm having a brain fog. So we're about to, wrap it up. See you in the next reading, collective, whenever that would be. Until then, much love to you and have a great summer.